Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be discussing Nightmare on Elm Street 5, The Dream Child here. This is the fifth of, I think, like 8 movies within the franchise so far. Another two coming soon. Apparently a little battle going on between those two new ones, but um, this movie essentially just follows um, one of the daughters here within the franchise, and um, for me, kind of lacks in a lot of different ways. In this movie, we don't see a whole lot of Freddy Krueger. That's probably my biggest critique is you only see him pop up in like a few different scenes, and he has very little screen time. And for me, that just kind of defeats the purpose of having a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. If you're not going to utilize your horror icon in Freddy Krueger, then what was the point of making this movie? But I also feel like anytime they've incorporated just some sort of child type storyline to any of these like iconic franchises, it just seems to bomb, and I don't get what the wave was with that back in the 80s and 90s. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And I mean, even recently with like Scream 7, like I don't think that just fits. They try to make a focus on the children, and saw it on Halloween as well. There's a focus there, and it just doesn't make any sense why they continue to try doing that. But um, in this movie, we are following what they consider the dream child here, who is able to essentially do what her mom was able to do, and I don't know. It's a hard movie to talk about because it's one of few movies within this franchise where I actually kind of found it boring and not entertaining at all. One of those movies where I felt like I could have just fallen asleep through and been perfectly fine, which rarely happens because I don't tend to fall asleep during movies. So, but yeah, just not a whole lot to be said about this movie. It's definitely coming in at the bottom of the list here. We hit a few solid movies in a row, a lot of them that people actually don't like that I found quite intriguing and fun to watch. So, um, if I remember correctly, the movie to come is a lot better and a lot more entertaining. So that's really all I got here for you guys today. Um, as I always say, at least give it one watch. You might have a different opinion on it than I do, but for me, I just did not care for this movie really at all. So, um, yeah, other than that, I am going to sign on off, and you guys have a great day.